Alright, in this video I will be reviewing the Air-Blown Christmas Tie-Dye Unicorn with multi-banners with LED LG. I imagine it means LED lights. We got this from Home Depot in the year 2022. Unfortunately, sometimes when you order these inflatables online, they just send it in a plain brown box. I'm not sure why. Do they just take it out of the box it normally comes in and shove it in one of these? Or maybe they get it directly from Gemmy like this. They just put it in a brown box. You know, I'm not sure, but it's unfortunate, but it's happened sometimes. It comes in a plain brown box. But it is a Gemmy. I went ahead and looked it up. This is definitely a Gemmy. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stakes it comes with. It comes with 4 tent stakes, and these are for the tethers here. And these tent stakes work really well for this type of inflatable. So that's good. It comes with, I don't know why, it comes with 6 of these small metal stakes. Usually these come with 4. One for each leg of the motor. You're supposed to put it right there in the hole there, stick it down. I'm not sure why it came to 6. That was a mistake, or because I looked for any ground loops on it besides the motor. There are no ground loops, so I'm not sure if this came with extra, if it's a mistake or what, but again, like I always say, I'm not a huge fan of these small metal ones. I don't think they work that well, but maybe if you stick it down properly with the tether stakes, they might work just fine, especially 2 extra ones. I'm not sure. Excuse me. But in any case, let's check out the motor. It's one of these motors that sits on the ground, has these collapsible legs. That's nice. It makes it a lot easier to get back in the box. Not all the legs collapse, but most of them do these days. Let's go ahead and plug it in. There it goes. We actually have several of these tie-dye unicorns for both Halloween and Christmas. We like them. It's kind of cute how they're all tie-dye like this. Nice touch. And one thing I've noticed is that typically when you have an inflatable with 4 legs like this, you know, a lot of times if it's an animal with 4 legs, they might be sitting down, or that the 2 legs are kind of like joined together, which actually kind of look like they're back here. I just realized that. You see back here how the 2 legs are joined together? I was just about to say, a lot of times they do like that because it stands up. It doesn't stand up that well when it has 4 legs, like you know, like this does. Like if those 2 legs were not connected like they are, and these 2 legs were not connected, it typically does not stand up that well. So when they connect together like that, it sounds a lot better. So let's go ahead and give it a little push here. Oh yeah, that's really good actually. I'm really impressed. I was worried that it was gonna be 4 separate legs and it would just fall over the slightest touch, but no, I'm giving it a pretty good shove. That's really good. They did that. That's why I really like Gemmy. They tend to do stuff like that. They you know, usually, I mean, I'm not gonna say Gemmy's perfect, but usually they do a good job of making sure you know, working out the kinks like that. It's gonna stand up just fine, I think, in the wind. Moderate wind, of course. Don't do it in the really windy. Now this is interesting. Oh, I just realized that. I was wondering. I thought that said Merry Christmas. I thought this also said something about Christmas, but no, it says Happy Halloween. Oh, this is actually this. Wow, I'm. If you watch my videos, you'll notice I always point out how they tend to make an inflatable really obvious it's Christmas, like maybe they'll put a Santa hat on it, or they'll have the character holding a candy cane, and then they make it really obvious it's for Halloween, because then it'll have like maybe a pumpkin, or they have a trick-or-treat bag or something. This is the only one I've seen where they specifically, before I go ahead myself, the reason they do that is because they want you to say, oh, I'm not going to use this clearly Christmas inflatable for Halloween and this clearly Halloween inflatable for Christmas. They want you to buy 2 different inflatables. To my knowledge, this is the first one I've seen where not only can you just get away with it because maybe the character could be used for both Christmas and Halloween, they actually encourage you to use it for both Christmas and Halloween. That is the first. I've never seen an inflatable do it for. Is there more signs here? Like you could, oh, okay, no. It's a little hole there. I thought, is there like a second sign where you can use this for like Valentine's Day too or something? Oh, there is something else in there. Maybe it does come apart. This is the first. I'm just simply shocked. That's a happy birthday. This is awesome. Okay, I gotta admit, this is awesome. It's just a unicorn. You know, kids love unicorns, especially, you know, tie-dye ones like this, the cute little rainbow horn there and rainbow mane. And they went out of their way to not make it a holiday or a season specific. They encourage you to be like, yeah, go use it for Christmas, use it for a birthday, and use it for Halloween. Why not, right? That I really gotta give kudos to Gemmy for this one. This is amazing. It's nice. I was hoping there would be that they could kind of come back here and just. Oh, by the way, it's Velcro. I mean, you probably saw that, but just in case. There's Velcro here on the sign, so you kind of Velcro it down so it stays put. I kind of do it with one hand though, but there's Velcro there, so you always stays put. And back here, you can also Velcro them here, so you know if you're not using that particular sign, you can kind of have it come back here. And then you can Velcro these to each other too, so the signs stay there. I'm just in shock. I'm just in awe that Gemmy actually did this. First time I've seen this. That is pretty amazing, though. Usually, this unicorn would have like maybe a candy cane colored horn or candy cane colored tail, or maybe there's a present in front of it somewhere, a Christmas present. Okay, well, now that my jaw is back off the floor, let me continue with the review. So as you can see, you can use it for Christmas, Halloween, and for birthdays. I mean, why not? Like I said, kids love unicorns, so and those are, I mean, who doesn't want a unicorn their birthday party or for Christmas or Halloween? So yeah, happy birthday. Okay, so you can use it for Christmas, Halloween, and birthdays. And it's really nice. I do like this, how it's the horn is different colors like that. It's nice. The mane is like rainbow colors. That's nice. So is the tail. Well, the tail's mostly pink, a little pink, yellow, orange. But still, it's nice how it's different colors. It's kind of like keeping up with the tie-dye theme. The hooves are pink. This is interesting. It's like a, what do you call this on a horse? Reins, I guess. I'm not really sure. Well, it's built in. I was trying to like get underneath that. I thought like the scars that these things come with. No, that's built into it. That's a nice touch though. I was not only built in, but like I said, it's kind of like reins on it, or not really a collar. I'm not sure exactly what you call that, but that is a nice touch. Yeah, I'm blown away so far. Let's go see what it looks like at night. A little dark. Oh, that lights up really well. I think it said these are LED lights. Oh, it's interesting. These are like the button lights. Oh, that's interesting, because typically when an inflatable comes with this kind of motor, you know, kind of motor that sits on the ground like this, they typically come with night light bulbs, and these button LEDs. These typically come with the motors that have the power adapter. Come the black cord and power adapter, and the motor does not sit on the ground. So this is interesting. I think I've only seen this one other time where this kind of motor came with these button LED lights. That's interesting. But yeah, it lights up really well. This lights up really well. I usually point out how the legs in these inflatables don't really light up that well, because you can't really expect them to get like light bulbs in each leg or anything. But I mean, this is the exception. I mean, those legs look great, even though the lights are like, it's just where they position the lights. They kind of put it over the legs, well, kind of over the legs. They have one near each set of legs, so the light really gets down there and lights them up. It looks great. Even the tail, even though the tail doesn't have any lights in it, it still lights up really well. The lights get in there through that gap there. This looks fantastic. It just looks great all around. I am just shocked. This is a great inflatable. I mean, yeah. Whew, let's go check out the electricity usage now. $42 watts. Oh, okay. And here, I was saying earlier, because I was looking for these ground loops earlier, but I didn't see any, because I was thinking in my mind, the unicorn was like I was saying earlier, it's kind of sitting down, I thought this is the only part of the hip was on the ground. Okay, that explains why there's 6 metal stakes comes with. You're supposed to stake these down. There are 2 ground loops. I probably would not use those metal stakes for these ground loops. I just don't think they would stay in very well, to be honest. But you could try. It might work just fine. Stake it, you know, here, stake the tether stakes down, stake the motor down. It might work just fine. If not, maybe get some tent stakes. That would work really great for this. This is great. 42 watts. That's actually really good because it's one of these big motors that sits on the ground. Those are typically between 50 and 60 watts. But in this case, it must only be 40 watts because altogether, including all LED lights, the LED lights are probably using maybe 5 watts, if even that much. So the motor's like around 38, 39, 40 watts. This is really, they're really making these things more and more efficient. So yeah, I'll just recap. This is a fantastic inflatable. I highly recommend this. If you have, you have kids or you love unicorns, maybe you love unicorns. It's great for apparently Christmas, birthdays, and Halloween. Even if you don't have any kids like unicorns, I mean, I'm sure you're going to get someone to your display or someone drive by your display. They'll love unicorns. It looks great. It looks fantastic. Like I said, you can use it for Christmas, Halloween, birthday. The first time I've ever seen inflatable actually encourage you to use it for different holidays. It's a really nice touch how they put Velcro on here so you can, and on the back so you can Velcro the signs. You can Velcro signs there. You can Velcro signs back here so they don't get in the way. It lights up really well. That they really did a fantastic job of making sure the back legs are connected so it won't fall over really easily. It stands up really well for how tall it is and how big it is. And yeah, I just can't say enough nice things about this. This is a great inflatable. If you could find it for a price you are comfortable with, I say yes. Yes, 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 yes. Go and buy it. It is fantastic. It'll look great in any display. Christmas, Halloween. I mean, we have kids come over for Halloween. We have a couple of other tie-dye unicorns. Not nearly this nice though, but we have them for Halloween, and kids love those ones. Even though it's Halloween, you might not really think of unicorn for Halloween, but kids love them. This is a fantastic inflatable. I say go again. Yeah, go ahead and buy it. It lights up well. It doesn't use much electricity at all. This is, I think, for this kind of motor that sits on the ground, this is the least watts I've seen so far, period. This is just because using those little button LED lights. But yeah, again, I say, yeah, if you can find it for a price you like, go ahead and go for it. You'll love it. Your kids will love it. Your visitors to your display will love it. Absolutely. Fantastic inflatable. Gemmy has really surprised me with this one. This is fantastic. I give Gemmy all the kudos for this inflatable. This is great. But I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you all for watching. See you next time.